too far out there, too much of a pipe storm for people? Is this, before its time, after its time? It's possible it could be after its time because you know what? It's past its time. We're already into something else.
Yeah,
so I mean, is the time come and gone? So
it's never too early and it's never too late.
Too late. Yes.
Ah.
Well, some people may think it's a little bit, out there. So maybe it's just before its time.
They might, but it's more than 7.5 years of no unhappiness. And I just love to pass that on to others.
So you're telling me it's something real about what you're saying?
There's something very real. Very.
I follow you. I am not 7, but I follow you.
You are here all the time. So I know that you're following. There's some value in it. So how can we actually bring in that value for other people would be the question.
Yeah.
Can we go and do how can we actually have a way of speaking in such a way that entices and encourages and actually transforms their lives into something more, tangible. And look at this, we can have that kind of feeling that can be transferred through this platform. And I think it's a really cool way of doing that. And ideas would be great. I mean, we could talk about Twitter ideas. We can talk, but different ways we can actually speak on this platform that would make it fun. You and I, Lincoln could be reacting. We could do some kind of video and play it in the other square. We could do a myriad of different ways we could come up with that would make a...
There are ways to communicate, right? And there are many different channels of communication. So one of the ways we can do is expand our channels of communication. So what we can do is, use print, we can use video, we can use audio, we can use live speaking. What else is there? Bluetooth. We can Bluetooth happiness.
I do have one thing. Exactly. I do have something that's exciting. It just came on, and I don't know if I talked to Pass yesterday. So we do have someone with, the Napoleon Hill Foundation, and that would help us. How could we make that work? With that. We have different members from anywhere from Bob Proctor to Greg Reed we can get them on a panel.
That would be
so that is a way. That's just a way.
So that's one way we could do it, is by getting some really big list owners.
I already contacted them yesterday.
Oh, yeah.
They were really cool about
that. So we could get them working on this, and then they could promote what we do to end unhappiness for good.
The topic is, a little bit on their side of what they want to speak on. They're going to be a little bit ingrained with the ideas that they've got. We're the ones that are coming in and asking them. So that's one way of doing it.
Idea.
And I got
the other direction is to have a grassroots movement that starts it up. So, there's 3 of us who keep going. We can start spreading it out to all of our network, and then we can ask them to keep spreading it out to their network, and we can go bigger and bigger that way. That takes a little more time, but maybe doing both is smart.
Well, I think it would be a boost to the people that are on the grassroots or down on the doing the foot soldiers that are on the street making the difference, and then you connect it to the people that have been doing it for 30, 40, 50 years.
We can develop a new happy dance and start doing it all over the places where we live. And when people ask us about it, we'll get it going finally.
And we can get these people involved. Exactly.
The new happy
Exactly.
dance.
Yeah, we go. I'm so excited you're writing these down.
Well, that's what you
We've got happy
swimming.
dance.
Yes, it's a good idea.
So I'm wondering if we could do like an organization like Toastmasters and get all the Toastmaster groups.
Oh yeah, and all the service clubs, right? You get them all doing the happy dance.
Now, what would be a happy dance? Is there something simple that people could actually do?
Maybe we just want to develop a 2-line jingle that goes with it, right? Yeah. I'm wearing my happy pants 'cause I'm doing the happy dance.
Kenneth Dixon. He wants to know what's happening here.
We're brainstorming, Kenneth. We're brainstorming.
We actually are brainstorming. We have got probably over 60 blabs about technical information about happiness. And we are continuing to deliver that, and we love doing that, by the way. So if you could jump on and give us some ideas of how we could actually manifest a way that could get it a grassroots happiness, not just us doing these blabs, but other kinds of movements, other people that we can get involved. When we opened up that question yesterday, it was phenomenal. I mean, Napoleon Hill, Greg Reed, Pat, they're all willing to be on board on this. Now, what are some other? Yeah, I'm serious. Yeah, so where I mean, this is our group.
Like Marcy Shimoff,
yes.
What's his name? Chicken Soup for the Soul. Jack Canfield,
Jack
Mark
Canfield,
Victor Hansen.
Yeah. Yep. They will be glad to come along. All we got
I
only asked three. So, how many people can we get on here that we can ask them questions? That would be really good.
And let me see, who else could we invite? So, well, there's a few other happy people out there who have organizations. We should invite them, right? With Happier and with.
Exactly, but it doesn't have to be, world-renowned stars. But it just needs to be something that wants to contribute value, and particularly on the topic of happiness. So getting the question is, how do you define happy?
Oh, yeah, Martin Seligman is another one that we want to invite.
There we go. We started looking at a Babathon. Yeah, we could do a Babathon. I like that. So I really like that. Where the host hands over access to continuance, time zones, run it for 24 hours.
Oh, look at that. 24-hour happiness.
Yeah.
I like that one. This is actually a fun lab, actually. This was actually for me, I just want ideas. I am so grateful for the ideas. You have no idea, guys. I love them. Yeah, absolutely. I love that 24-hour.
With Pharrell Williams' 24-hour happy song.
We could, we have
playing in the background or on another.
Yes.
Yeah. Yes, and we have Lincoln running the platform for about 2 or 3 hours out of that. Maybe we'll make you let her run the day as long as you stay happy. You're happy all the time.
Yes.
Oh, that would be a blast. That would be such a blast. We'll never shut up.
That would be like a super summit. Super summit. Oh, that's a good word.
Yeah, a super summit.
Super
a happiness
yes.
super summit. Yeah, so we can bring
we done it. The happy super summit.
Well,
You know,
Sore jaws, though. Well, you know what? I'll deal with the sore jaws. With lots of water, I'll talk.
What you get from laughing from days on end is the muscle pain in your cheeks.
But it also makes higher cheekbones, eye squinting. It's really kind of different. Well, that would be a really, really fun thing to do. I like that one. I sure could use another one. I love that idea. We could, start. We could start one of those. I mean, Stephen, you could.
I could absolutely. I have done that. Back in the late 80s, I was on an exchange tour in the Netherlands.
It's for sure. It is when it's excited and you are happy. Okay, we keep going, keep going.
Well, every year they have a big carnival there in February.
We laugh, we dancing, and it gives more energy.
Exactly. So every year they have a big carnival there, and we used to go down there for a week, my buddy and I. And we would just laugh the whole time we were there. It was hilarious. Always have muscle pain in my cheeks.
Yeah, exactly. So explain. Kenneth is waiting here for an answer. Can you explain to us what is happy?
Oh, what is happy? Oh yeah. Oh, absolutely.
Yeah, we gotta take care of the peeps that are on here. What is happy?
One answer right here. The answer is in this book. Happiness Works. Get yours here. Not only what it is, but how to get and keep it. And then in short form, what it is. To me, happiness is about harmony. And you want to have harmony with three things. So you want to have harmony with yourself, harmony with your environment, and harmony with your purpose for living. And you have no idea how much power there is in harmony.
Yes, it is.
Well, it says it's shameless self-promotion. So exactly. When we don't get out and talk about it, we're never going to know. That would be shameless. That would be selfish.
In high school. Wow, nice.
Shameless. Yeah, exactly. Really good. That was funny. I dated Harmony and Oh, you did. Well, I would like to date a Harmony. I've never met Harmony. I don't think I've met a Harmony person.
No.
Named Harmony.
No.
Have you? I'd like to. Wow, that's pretty cool. That would be pretty cool.
Imagine you meet and sometimes you meet. So
that would really be awesome.
Where are you now? Oh, that was their stage name.
Going, you know?
Oh, yeah. Very good. So that gives me another idea. We could go to school.
Back in the old days.
We could spread happiness in school. Because that would be really critical for the whole of society. Because if the young people are happy, then they grow happy new people. And they keep happiness going the whole time.
Very good idea.
So how could we bring it to schools?
Bring it to school?
Well,
that's a good question.
My thing around schools and education, it's really, the administration really doesn't really get into, they don't get it. I mean, they almost have to get enrolled to be in part of it.
Yeah, you need that. You need to go from the top down on this kind of initiative.
Yes. Otherwise, you're just,
So what that would mean then is we would want to get the school boards on board. School board on board. School board on board. And then you would probably want to go to the government, to the Ministry of Education, and then, or whatever you call that where you live. I don't know what you call that.
Something like that. I'm not sure exactly what that is, but there is a level.
So then, once again, that would bring us to getting more high-level people who have connections at that level who could make a difference. Aha!
Very true.
Oh, but
very true. Here's another thing. So harmony, that is a good idea. I have Kenneth Dixon. So harmony and happiness are the same.
Yes. Happiness is harmony with three things. Harmony with yourself. What does that mean? It means really loving who you are, no more fighting inside, no more conflict. And what that leads to is health and fitness and all that kind of stuff. And so when you have harmony in your environment, it means no more fighting, means working together instead of working against each other. So the, hey, where did my screen go? And when you have harmony with your purpose for living, then you have meaningful, fulfilling stuff to do every day that is helping everybody around you and helping you at the same time.
Well, yes, but he's saying harmony and happiness
are not
the same.
Happiness is harmony, but harmony is more than happiness because harmony exists in music, harmony exists in people, harmony exists in nature, all that kind of stuff. So, but happiness is harmony with yourself, your environment, and your purpose. Because imagine that you're truly loving who you are despite any perceived limitation. Imagine that you're thankful and grateful for everything and everybody around you. And
no matter how they are.
And imagine that you're doing what is most meaningful to you. That's happiness.
So he also asks, is harmony first or happiness? And then we have to say happiness.
Which comes first? They come together. It's not a question of either or here. It's both. They come together. As you get more harmony, then you get more happiness. As you get more happiness, you live in more harmony. So they're symbiotic.
So it's
a false question. Think about it though. When you're in conflict with someone, when you're out of harmony, then your brain is going round and round. There's no solutions. It's hard to be productive. It's hard to stay focused. It's hard to get things done. It's easy to be distracted and it's easy to be self-destructive. So when you're in harmony, you have peace of mind. And when you have peace of mind, you have focus, you have creativity, you have productivity, you have making things happen, you have positive relationships. So it's really all about that. Most of us,
you know, are happy people more harmonious, or are harmonious people
the answer is
more
yes.
happier? Yeah, true. It is
yes.
Yes.
Yes. It has to be yes. It's the most important thing.
For sure.
Yes. Because they're synonymous. They're the same. Because each day, if you're happy, you have an opportunity to be harmonious.
When you're happy, you're not in conflict with anything around you. You accept what is there, right? But when you accept what is there, then you also feel happy. So it's all one. Yes. All right. So then I had a good idea just before we went off there was I have a friend who was just elected to our national parliament here. So, yeah, so she has access to high-level government. So I'm going to meet up with her and ask her about this.
Yeah.
Yes.
Please. Those, I'm pretty sure those kinds of people will, they can send out, one email, and we'd have all the support we'd ever dreamed of making this really work. I think people need to know it.
Here's another way,
and
is through the Happy City Initiative. We can do Happy Cities, and that will get the word out to millions and tens of millions and hundreds of millions of people.
So do you have a little bit of a blueprint? Describe the blueprint of a Happy City.
Okay, so what we're working on, I've been working on this since the beginning of the year, and what we're working on here in Ottawa is to have a small staff, maybe 3-4 people, something like that. And their job is to keep the focus on happiness and to be an enabler and to provide expertise and advice. And so what we have in addition to that is a schedule that goes by month. Like every month has a happy name attached to it. And then we have a little program on that month. What do you focus on this month? So that keeps the media engaged, which should help to keep all of the people engaged. And then we're going to have once a year a week of happiness. That's our official launch next year in June. And we're going to have a week of happiness where we really focus on that. And then each day has a theme that we focus on. And then we have a wall of happiness somewhere in the city that people can write on and send messages and collect messages and put them out there on social media. And that's the way we're thinking about it. One of the other things we'll do is to follow an example that was developed over in Europe is create an idea bank. So that when people have good ideas for the city, there's a place to put them, to categorize them and prioritize them. And so when people are looking for ideas, and we actually have ideas that people are, just sit around and why don't they do this? And of course, they don't do that because they don't know. So we'll also support an idea bank that presents an opportunity to better everything around the city bit by bit.
That sounds really good.
That's in a nutshell what the Happy City initiative is about.
So since it's a Happy City initiative, what would it take for us to implement it here?
So what you need is a core group in every city who wants to head this up. So you find some people that really care about happiness. You get them together in one city, which is what I did here. And you say, okay, how are we going to do it here? And you can use our blueprint, but every city is different. They have different ways of operating, right? So you got to adapt it to your own city. You adapt it to your own city, and then you create partnerships and get sponsorship, and you get moving. And that's it. It's easy. Of course, everything is easy when you're happy.
That's for sure.
It's hard to work anymore.
So it makes yeah. Well, that sounds like a fun initiative.
Oh yeah,
actually.
And we have our 150th birthday in Canada in 2017. So I've proposed it as an initiative that we can spread across the country in 2017. I don't know if it's going to be accepted or not, but I think it's a great idea. So I'm going to put that one on the list.
Okay. And that's a good one now.
Because in the end, you know, it's I wrote about this on the social media feed this morning, actually. In the end, it's all about, do we work together or do we work against each other? And if we work against each other, we're unhappy, and then we get less and less productive, less and less successful, less and less wealthy, less and less wise, less and less healthy. So
yeah, we talk about all those, but people don't really. Do you think people really get excited?
No, what they do is they pay the cost of unhappiness willingly, and they resist paying the cost of happiness, which is so much less. It's so silly.
Yeah.
So
why are we? The good question would be, why would we be so interested in trying to change something that people are already accustomed to complaining and everything else? They don't really. Why would they want to change?
It's such a wasteful drain on our society. It costs human life. It costs money in a big way through healthcare and other ways.
Oh, I heard a big healthcare one this morning. Just to get a cataract removed from an eye was $16,000.
Wow.
Can you?
Are you kidding me?
16 for a cataract. That's a in and out process.
Half an hour, probably.
At a
or maybe an hour.
medical center.
Not
even an hour. So.
Hey, I like that kind of work.
Yeah. And $16,000 an hour. Well, that is so far-fetched. I mean, compared and
the human body is designed to heal itself. And so when we resolve all the conflict in the human body is happy to heal itself.
And you don't need doctors.
Sorry, guys.
Problem with doctors, and you know, it's not a problem for me, but I haven't needed one for years and years and years. So you can heal yourself with happiness. So let's do it. Okay, so what do we got here now? Okay, so we can promote through some big list owners. We can start at the grassroots. If we're going to start at the grassroots, in order to expand that, we'd want to probably do that through the Happy City Initiative. We could generate a new happy dance with some kind of jingle that could go viral.
Yeah, I like that of Josh Mills. He did that the other day. And you know that other guy, it was a
Rocksteady.
It was another guy there, a rapper. He was a rapper.
Rocksteady. Yeah.
Rock City. Yeah. We gotta get a hold of that guy. We need that music part of it. We need the rap side of things too, because
But we got to get back to Rocksteady then. Okay.
The Rocksteady is a really good one. Yeah, it's a really good idea. Really, really good idea.
Okay, and so then we had the idea of
what's that?
Like Postmasters and other service clubs. We could get them promoting our.
Yeah.
And then.
Yeah, I'm not sure.
We talked about other people who could help us to promote it, like Jack Canfield and Marty Seligman and other happiness orgs, like other websites that promote happiness. And then we got a great idea of the 24-hour of happiness webinar that was the Super Happy Summit.
When would you want that? We got Thanksgiving coming up.
Yeah.
For Americans. I mean, even so it could be a good 24. That could be that. It could be that. That could be our contribution.
That's a good thought.
Yes.
Somehow we incorporate a 24-hour buzz. unhappiness. I like that idea.
Yeah, because
You know,
we want to be
I
happy
think it'd
on
be kind of fun.
Thanksgiving. Nice.
Very different. Well, the real thing is that it's giving thanks, and where can we give our best effort here to create a place where people can come on and have an opportunity to have a conversation around happiness. Wow, yeah. We can kind of keep it that way. What makes them? It should be easy for people to come up with some ideas. Maybe it'll be around the happy turkey, but you know what? That's still what it is.
There's two real questions that people respond to. One is, what is happiness to you? And the other one is, what do you do to be happy?
What do you do to be happy? What do you do to be happy? We would have so much information on that one. We'd be able to write a book at the time of that.
But these are the questions for the Wall of Happiness during the Week of Happiness.
Wow. When is the week? Does anybody came up with
Well, we have decided when our Week of Happiness is. It's going to be in the third week of June here in Ottawa.
Yeah. Wow. Why does everybody put... Yeah, there's all kinds of seminars and conventions that are happening in June that are around happiness.
Oh,
even
really?
in the States.
Nice.
Yeah, it's interesting. It is really interesting. I found that out yesterday, too. I found a lot of things out yesterday. I found out...
Well, that's what we want to do.
You're just bringing it
right?
all
How
out.
do we get buzz going? How do you generate buzz?
Well, buzz, I think, has to come with influencers. Someone that is a promoter, influencers that are promoter.
Influencers, it can come from online viral activity.
Yeah, and typically people that got pretty big followings. We need to find those that would love to
like Deepak Chopra, maybe.
Yeah, that's a guy. I've never,
that is another good one.
Oprah. What do you think? What do you think, Oprah? Would you take that?
Would I take it on? Absolutely.
Link. Yeah, but you would. I'm thinking Link.
Who else has ended unhappiness for good?
Yeah, we're just writing them down. We'll sort out what
absolutely
we get to do next. But yes, those different people, and I think that makes. Yeah, I think that makes a really big significance if we find out who the influencers are and the people that would love to be part of this. And then, what kind of supporters would we need?
So we would need supporters in marketing. We need supporters in infrastructure. We need supporters like an event planner.
Yeah, exactly.
We need some really sharp technical people.
An event. Mm-hmm.
And
yeah, I like that.
And we need somebody who is coordinating all the speakers. As make sure they're all ready on time, and they're all. So that would be. Yeah. That's why you would have an event planner to put all that stuff together.
An event planner. Yeah. Someone that's willing to do that. That would be really good. Find someone that's interested and really wants to do the happiness. We've got to come up with names. Anybody on the Blab here come up with some names that would be good?
We want media.
What's that?
There's a guy whose name is Robert Borden. He works on happiness in the UK. He would be a good guy.
That's fine. I don't mind UK people. We can do Happy Initiative. I like the Happy.
Oh, and then we should also invite my friend Nigel Stoneham. He's the leader of the European Happiness Association. He's a Brit who lives in Austria.
Great idea. Great idea. Yeah. Now we need to reach out and have a conversation with these people. And what would be the conversation what we would have? Kind of give me a lead in, and then what would be the benefit in them? And we have to find out what's the benefit, what's the big why for them to be inspired, enthused, wanting to grab this, wanting to take a hold of it, and own it.
Why does it matter? Why it matters?
And why does it matter?
You know who else we need to get on there is Adam Markel. Adam Markel is CEO of Peak Potentials.
Yeah.
Because
you know what about Paul Sheely?
Peace in the world, right? Happiness is harmony. Harmony is peace.
Yeah.
Bernie Dorman.
Oh my God. Bernie Dorman? Yikes. I have a different thought on Bernie, but that's okay. That's because I know the guy.
But might be thinking different now.
No, he's still a wonderful guy. He's got a lot of influence. I have no question about that. But I know Bernie.
Okay. Who else? Okay, so we're who we want to, how we want to approach them, right? So what kind of messaging?
Yeah. Right.
Okay,
we have to come up with a way of messaging.
Messaging for people like Adam and Bernie is collaboration over competition.
Collaboration over competition. So they would get an opportunity to be an influencer over and using happiness, and then Bernie doesn't really jump on for nothing. Yeah. So a lot of people.
But his big thing, right, is to transition the competition model into a collaboration model.
I do hear I hear him say that.
Okay, I do hear him say that. So then happiness is harmony. That's collaboration. That's not competition.
Yep. I get it.
Okay. And then for Adam, it's happiness is peace. Because that's what he's pushing, peace, right? So happiness is peace.
Yes.
And then for Marty Seligman, it's happiness everlasting.
Wow.
When you find it, you don't want to last. It for sure is everlasting.
What this means is we need to tailor the message to each one.
Hey, pizza on the cheap. Come on and join us. We'd like to have you on board here.
Yeah, join us on the cheap.
We can...
Happiness awards and nominations, promotions, award ceremony, publicity. Nice ideas. Yeah.
I love that. Yeah.
Awards.
I love that.
That's in my newsletter. I have the happy person of the month. We could juice that up to a new level.
God, I love that, Kevin. Thanks, man. I really appreciate that. Yeah, promoting award ceremony. How can we do that? There's a lot of ways we can do that. We've got to find a good, systematic way to do that. Yes, and then, as part of the reward is what we do is that's really, really awesome. That is a super great idea. I'm way stoked on that one. Because, that's a way for not only each city having an opportunity to get happiness awards, but we're finding sponsorships that would be participants in that.
Exactly. And happiness is its own.
That is a super cool idea.
Happiness is its own reward, right? Because when you're happy, you move, and moving is helpful.
Yeah.
And when you're purposeful, you're aligned and focused. And aligned and focused, it really pays.
So do we use... Wow, that would be
Mr.
fun.
Wonderful just joined.
Mr. Wonderful. Oh, this has got to be one. We got to have you on.
Hello.
Mr. Wonderful. Oh gosh, you got to. You know what, dude? You got to get on with us.
This is
Mr.
really,
Wonderful.
really good. So,
yep, you're E-boy.
So, but to have the happy awards, it's not like old-fashioned kind of awards where there's a big competition and you declare the winner. It's going to be the winner. It's going to be the winners. Because everybody
so
is happy is a winner.
Yes, everybody won.
Woohoo! He doesn't have a shirt.
That is awesome. Thank you, Mr. Wonderful. Skin is better. We don't have to worry about designer stuff. It's just real.
Our friend Tom has been on here a couple of times with no shirt.
That's right. We're not shy. I guess we're
not either.
That's okay.
I'm not either.
We're not either.
And when you go to beach, you see people.
We're not okay.
Okay, so how does not having a shirt relate to bringing lasting happiness and wealth to millions? It's simplicity. That's what it is.
It is.
Yeah. Is harmony, and harmony is simplicity. So how does simplicity bring us where we want to be?
I actually have 47 hands today. That's an interesting number.
Why is 47 a good number?
Because it adds up to 11, and it's 2, and it means
Nice.
companionship.
But if you...
What does 3 mean and 4 mean?
3 foundation is 4.
That's
3,
Lincoln.
I'm not sure.
Oh, I'm foundation. That's 4.
I am 66.
You're 4. You're foundation. Yeah, yes. I even got a God number with a 0 on the side of it.
Yes.
66. Yes. 12. Boy, we're stretching.
I'm not sure how that
we're going back
in there now,
history.
but I'm sure.
Oh, that soon changed. Look at that.
Oh, now you're 66.
66. Look at that. 3 has to do with happiness. It does have more. I can do on the numerology route.
3 is magic, expression, creativity, advantage, and intuition. Express creatively, live adventurously.
That's the 3. Oh my gosh, see, Linga, you are already there.
We're doing it!
Yes, you are.
Yeah.
Woo!
Okay, so I'm going to review what we have here. So we have buzz through influencers or viral online stuff. We have pairing with the U.S. Thanksgiving. We have the Happy City Initiative. We have schools working top down and making connection with the political level. We talked about who we need to make this happen. So event planners, influencers, media, and tech support. And we talked about having the Super Summit, the Super Happiness Summit, for 24 hours of happiness, and pairing that with the Pharrell Williams Happy Song. We talked about all the different influencers that we want to connect with. We talked about Deepak and Oprah and other happiness organizations. We talked about having a little jingle and a happy dance that would maybe help us get online. We talked about service clubs that could help that. And then we talked about the promoting through the big list owners. We talked about linking with music. And we talked about the questions, what do you do to be happy? What is happiness to you? And we talked about collaboration over competition. Happiness is peace. Happiness everlasting. So we need to tailor the message.
That's right, Mr. Wonderful. Just be happy.
Yeah, just be happy.
Yay!
No, that's a good one. I think that is a good one. We will. We have a rose.
Yeah, and then
here.
we talked about award. How we
sure
get the Happy Person Awards, award ceremony, a link to the summit, and that everybody wins
I like that one.
Rose.
Rose.
And you be a rose.
I like that. It is a rose or everything about
a rose by any other name.
Yeah.
Yes.
Thank you. You are, man.
Fair enough. Fair enough. Then we talked about.
Wow.
So maybe that's enough.
Thank you, Amanda.
Maybe that's enough for today.
Well, it's enough maybe today.
Just
yeah, maybe
and then we sleep on it and we talk about it again tomorrow.
Yeah, we'll find it. We'll hone it down, and we'll get into some real juicy conversations. Hopefully, we can talk about ways and companies that would be really willing to jump on board with us.
Companies, that's a good thought. Like Google.
Yeah, just to get a database.
Google is happy.
I'd be glad to do the calls.
That is good.
Good.
Thank you.
Thank you.
We love you being on our blabs.
Oh, Mr. Wonderful, is Amanda? No, Amanda. No, Amanda is Amanda. Amanda Warren. Yeah, thank you, Amanda.
He's gone red. He disappeared.
Yes.
Did I touch anything? Nope. I just hear.
No. Okay. So do you want me to read this once more before we go to sleep on it, or do you want to just go to sleep on it?
I don't mind you doing. Can you do it in 2 minutes or less?
Yeah. Okay. So 2 questions. What do you do to be happy? What is happiness to you? Then we want to have the big list owners promoting us, grassroots, new happy dance with the jingle. We have to go viral. We want to include music. We got Toastmasters and service clubs. We got all those different names we talked about. We got the idea of the summit that would be the Super Summit, and to do that for 24 hours with the Pharrell Williams song, and talk about the schools going top down, the Happy City Initiative, pairing with U.S. Thanksgiving, to get buzz through influencers or online viral stuff. And then we talked about how we got to tailor the message to each person. And we talked about awards, how we have the Happy Person Award, there's some kind of ceremony, link it to the summit, and that everybody's a winner. And we talked about the idea of simplicity. And that was it.
That was quick.
Happiness is happiness is speed. Oh, speed.
Wow. So, well, where are you from, Amanda? Are you from what part of the world are you from? Okay, we don't know. Amanda, you can put it in the chat, and then we can find out. Some people that, like, you're New York, like you, so that's cool. We can have you handle New York City.
Yeah.
And yeah, that's just an example. You know, it's just an example.
But I can go in New York City.
Oh, she's in Panama.
I can take.
I'll take
we
all
got
of
a
Canada.
Yep. You'll take. So we have Panama City.
Hello.
That's pretty cool.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, he was. Yeah. Holly was here and gone. So cool. Yeah. Good idea. And we just kind of break it up by the people that we can find in different cities. Maybe.
Yeah, that's a good idea.
That's an idea.
Yoo-hoo!
Yes.
You know, because they may know the internet doesn't confine us, but they have at least an understanding for the city and so forth.
Or you can just go to a city and you can recruit. Yep.
You can. We could do that. You know, we could do that with Twitter accounts too. Good idea.
All right.
Awesome. We need to find. So tomorrow it's going to be basically the same question, but it's building. We'll build on this.
Okay.
So building on this is most important.
Yes.
Okay.
I know a couple of people in Bad X by the name of Rocky.
Oh, very good.
Really
Very good.
Influencer in the town.
That's very good. So we're going to sign off. So I want to say thank you, everybody. Wow, what a great day this has been. And so take care, stay well, have fun.
Bye-bye, guys.
Bye.
Bye-bye.